just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of BV for those of you who may not be familiar with our lab. So just quickly, so BV here in the US, especially in this space where, you know, we're doing the matter, the cellular testing, the regulatory testing, it's really kind of a coming together of labs that we've acquired along the way. So the cellular and matter portion is coming from what was originally 7 layers. So if that's a name that you know in the industry, that is now BV. The regulatory side comes from a company called CMEC, which we've acquired as well. And along the way, Curtis Strauss was also an acquisition here in the US, and they also can do a lot of the kind of connected device testing as well. So BVEAW, if you are curious as to what EAW stands for, the E is for electrical and electronics. So here is where BV can cover a wide scope of testing from, you know, safety, all the way to, you know, whatever your needs may be for the factory NRTLs and things like that. So that's part of our group. A is for automotive. We have a state-of-the-art facility that we opened just outside of Detroit in 2020 of all years. But anyways, they are kind of leading the industry in, you know, approvals from a lot of your major tier 1 automotive manufacturers. And so a lot of that testing is done out of that facility, and obviously location is key there. So there's the A in the EAW. And last but not least, our primary subject matter, the wireless. So W is wireless/IoT. And this is where kind of the topic that Sean spoke about, the topic that we're going to cover today in this webinar matter, and then the DACs and the security that come with Kudelski Group after, you know, Martin's piece. This is where it kind of all comes together. So here's where we're going to cover all the needs as far as whether your device supports a Zigbee radio thread, it's going to require, you know, matter certification, or if you have a line of products that contain, you know, a cellular module or something like that. This is kind of the umbrella that contains all of those radio technologies, how your home device will communicate, and all of those things. And that's also a big part of the scope here at BV. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to somebody who is much more technically apt than I am, and that's Mr. Martin. And he will take it from here to talk specifically about matter certification.